My lovely camera got hot and turned off and didn't tell me.
It's that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I dropped 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spend what you wanna.
Hi babies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a very spontaneous video idea, so I apologize in advance if it's sloppy because I came up with this idea like a minute ago. And I tried to run through this one time because, okay, let me slow down and take a breather. Let me get some water actually. This is another acting video. I basically, if you watched my last video, which is the back to school haul, you know at the end I got really excited about my acting thing and I just cut the camera off. It's because I came to film this video. So basically this video is going to be me teaching you guys how to memorize a monologue and perform it in front of a camera. Of course you've never seen that because I haven't performed one in front of a camera yet. But I have performed monologues twice in front of one in front of a crowd. Small crowd, like 20 people, 20 to 30 people, but a crowd nonetheless, in front of a crowd, and one in front of my teacher in a private little cubby. But yeah, I just want to say some things real quick. This is to just further explain what I was talking about at the end of the last video. Basically, if you've ever seen the acting playlist on my channel, if you just look somewhere in the playlist, you see that there's only one very lonely acting video, the do's and don'ts. And basically I have been practicing a monologue. I haven't finished it, so I'm not gonna perform it or anything right now, but I've been performing a monologue, which I'll show y'all later when I show y'all. I'm not screen recording. I could on my computer, but I just don't feel like it because, remember, spontaneous video. I need to think. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, I'm sorry, this is very bad. But I basically want to bring more of my career to this channel because I have taken negative steps to building my acting career. I don't have headshots. I don't have what I'm about to start doing now is films. I don't know what they're professionally called, but films of me doing monologues. Or just, and once I do monologues and good with those, I can move up. I can find somebody to do partners with, or I don't know. But yeah, basically I'm gonna start on this channel probably later this week, maybe, or in a week. I probably won't do it as much when school starts because it's the first month of school, and I know the first day in the week is always hectic, but for me it's usually a month for me to get used to. That's a really long time. School starts August 19th. It is, oh my god, it's August. It is currently August 6th, and I'm probably not going to be fully okay with school until August 31st. So, yeah. This video, the monologue that I'm going to be teaching you guys how to monologue on? I don't know, memorize a monologue on? Or not even just memorize a script. I don't know nothing about a script because I've never done a script. I did one script, but I had 2 lines, so I didn't have to memorize anything. It was 2 lines, and I never performed in front of the crowd anyway. I skipped the play. But I'm losing my train of thought, and this is really bad because this is supposed to be advice helping people. I'm so sorry if you're here for genuine advice, but I just want to get the disclaimer out. Not the disclaimer. So basically, I will be posting videos of me doing monologues. They're just gonna be monologues until, like I said, whatever. I'm going to be posting monologues on here for constructive criticism. Just be like, hey, blah, blah, you did good here, but you can fix it here. Or just, you kind of sucked. But, no, that's horrible criticism. I'm going to cry. Just be like, hey, you could work here, you could do this. Just constructive criticism. And because maybe one day, hopefully, some professional could see them and just be like, yo. I mean, when I get better. Of course, not my first monologue. Imagine, you post your first, clip to YouTube and you're like, who is that? She's amazing. That's not gonna happen. But I wouldn't because I don't have headshots. I don't have nothing, and I probably won't get that for another couple of years. But just post them to get criticism from people that know a thing or two about acting, because I know little to nothing. I watch people, of course, give tips. I love watching Michaela Isaac and blah blah blah. Shout out to Michaela Isaac, freaking goat. of young actors who do YouTube. My bracelets itch. Not that they're itchy bracelets, because they're not. I'm just sweating. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I said my last video, these are my homemade bracelets. I made like I cooked the beads. I make bracelets from scratch. Why am I talking like I'm Nara Smith? I made the beads from scratch and I made the string. I twined it together. No. Freaking beaded these bracelets myself. That's all I'm saying. But I will take them off because they're kind of loud. No, I won't. I kind of like them. But, so today we're going to stop rambling because I've been kind of, I'm doing all of that. So, I'm going to show you guys the monologue. Anyway, this is how I personally memorize my monologues. I wouldn't really advise my strategy because it's kind of bad. Actually, no, it's not, because I broke it down into a couple of days. So basically, I'm gonna just be showing you. I don't know how much of my computer you can see, so hopefully you can see it better than I can think you can. But the monologue that I'm teaching you guys today is, and you don't have to do this monologue. I'm just saying that this is my first monologue that I'm starting doing this thing. So it's from HAuditions.com, and it's And Turning Stay by Kelly Powell, and the monologue is Amy. I said bird. Sorry. Anyway, just for like a quick rundown, it's 2 paragraphs, and I'm gonna read y'all the first one and teach you how to get through the first one, kinda. I also feel like I had something else to say. Like, I feel like I'm a good actress. Like, I feel like I'm not Zendaya or anything, but I also feel like when I get put in front of a camera, I get nervous and I start doing stupid stuff. So cross my fingers when I do perform this monologue, I don't like freak out. Like, I know the basics, not to stare at the camera and to look off, to look like you're talking to somebody. But anyway, we're just gonna read. I'm gonna speed read through it, so I'm sorry if you can't understand what I'm saying because I talk fast, but I talk fast anyway. Anyway, don't you dare walk away from me, and don't tell me that you're sorry, and don't tell me to forget it, and don't you dare tell me to let it go. God knows I like to, I wish I could, but I can't. I can't forget that we had something and you're running away. You're running away. Don't you see, Mark? You're running away from what I've searched for all my life. Why? Because you're scared. Well, I'm scared too. But you and I, we have something worth fighting for. We can make it work. I'm not saying it would be easy, but I care about you. I know deep down under this bravado, you care about me. And that's what it's, let me stop. That's what it's all about. Mark, don't you get it? It's the human experience. You can pretend all you want that you're only lying to yourself. You're denying the simple and wonderful fact that you are emotional and vulnerable and alive. That's the paragraph. I don't know how much of that you clocked, but you were supposed to clock it. Me personally, I haven't finished this and my computer restarted, which is actually perfect for this video. And we're doing this on the little PD. I don't know how to explain it because I don't know the technology, but the farthest I've gotten in this monologue is the "but I care about you" line. It's not sharp in my throat. So basically, what I call it is the rule of threes. That's what I call it. You can write that down somewhere. I don't know. But I call my memorization technique. And I could have not made this up, but this is just what I did. I've never seen anybody else do it. But if you know somebody who's older and been doing this for a long time, please tell me. But I made this up. I don't know. I call it the rule of threes because basically you run through 3 times until it's perfect. But I'll explain that into deeper. So first things first, you basically read it 3 times. You pick like a sentence or 2 and read it 3 times. We're gonna go from "don't you dare walk away from me" to the "don't you dare tell me to let it go." So you just like read it. You just go na 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 na. You read it 3 times until you memorized it off the computer or the paper, whatever you're doing your monologue on. You just read it 3 times, and then once you did, you're good. And then you look. Make sure you can't see your computer screen. Usually I keep the computer where I work and look off like I'm talking to somebody. It just kind of helps put me in the moment. And like you'll look up and you'll go 3 times until it's perfect. Such, I'm going to give you an example. Like you'd be like, "Don't you dare walk away from me and don't tell me to let it." Whoa. I know the monologue from here. I don't know why I'm tweaking. "Don't you dare walk away from me and don't tell me to Yo, when I say I've done this line so many times and I can't get it. I can't get it. You don't tell me that you're sorry. You don't tell me to get it. Got it. That's embarrassing because I literally done this so many times. "Don't you dare walk away from me and don't tell me that you're sorry and don't tell me to forget it and don't you dare tell me to let it go." Yeah, I wouldn't have acted it out that way, but I got nervous and started forgetting the words. So yeah, so you do that 3 times until you get it perfect. And you see how I messed up? That would be a restart. So if you mess up, you don't start from that number. If you're like at 2 and you mess up, or if you're at 3 and you mess up, you go back to 1. And you do it 3 more times, blah, blah, blah. So my lovely camera got hot and turned off and didn't tell me. Honestly, my mistake, because literally the whole lens was gone. Like, it literally went inside. What? The lens cut off. And I didn't notice. I was so into this, but I'm gonna hurry because the camera is still very hot. So basically, what I went over, I'm not going over it again, but basically your first color will be in, so when you memorize your first section, the one I taught you about, you go over that with your yellow highlighter, and then after that you do another section, you go over that with yellow again. And now that you've done the section, that first section, you've done it at least 2 times now, you can do that, like the very first section, you put that in your pink highlighter, or your any color. I do pink almost every time. And then sorry, you do that process. Right now. Okay, so this device is pretty much just strictly for monologues right now, because I don't know if it works on a regular strip, like when it's interchanging lines. I assume it would. Like, you could go over your lines. You can go over your lines, and the thing is, I probably should start like practicing doing a script, because the thing with the script, and I do know this for a fact, is you need to learn your cue. And your cue isn't going to be like a, with a monologue, I feel like, because with my monologues, it's just like a go when you're ready, like a 3, 2, 1, go thing, because it's just you. But with my cue, with when you're in a script, and I do this because I may not have performed it, but I did have to, I went to all the rehearsals, because I'm not like a douche. I went to all the rehearsals. Actually, I didn't go to all the rehearsals. I went to all the rehearsals until I told her I was going to drop out, because my replacement needed to start doing my lines. But, you need to know whose line is speaking before you, because if you don't know what line is speaking before you, they're going to say something, because you need to know who's speaking. Hold on. You need to know who's speaking before you, so that you know which word. Like, let's say the line before you is like, oh, we need to go, and your line after that is, okay, let's go. When you hear the word go, you need to know that that's your time to speak. And I need to probably practice that, because I also just know a monologue, because you run through it. I need to know, like, da-da-da, this, that, and third. But with the monologue for now, because it's just strictly monologue, so you want to run through it completely. My computer turned off. Did it die? No, it didn't. So with the monologue, I actually look back at some of the footage because it turned off. You really can't see it. With the monologue, it's a paragraph. I don't think you can see it, but I'm just going to use my fingers. With the paragraph, with the monologue, and you go and do it, repeat the process with all of it, and then go over it one last time without looking in your third color. And if you can complete it in your third color, highlight the whole thing in your third color, just to let you know that you got it. And keep rehearsing the whole thing. After you do your third, just keep rehearsing. It helps. But if you don't got it your third time, I think you should highlight in blue. That's usually my third color. You should highlight in blue what, you should highlight your next, like, where you're stuck. Like, let's say you're stuck on the, like, you're running away part. You could highlight that and just be like, that's what you need to focus on. And then when you get it, then you can highlight it all in blue, and blah, blah, blah. That's that. I'm gonna go, because I'm starting to struggle. The camera's struggling. We're all struggling here. But basically, I hope that this is actually useful, because it actually helps me. And this video was a really hot mess. It was a very last minute put together video. But with that being said, I'm gonna go and rehearse that monologue. Try to get farther down in it. And also, with that being said, I feel like I said that 3 times. I should be able to perform this by the end of this week, hopefully. Hopefully. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I didn't do an outro in my last video, so I'll do in this one. Do you like hold on, I need to pull up my outro because I genuinely can't remember. I think my outro is my YouTube banner. I'm crossing my fingers because I don't know it. No, it's for subscribe or don't. Actually, you can say that, subscribe or don't. You do. I think that's exactly what the part I couldn't do it. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut that all out. You do you. Life's a joke. Don't take it too serious. Subscribe or don't. Welcome aboard. The hot message thread. Anyway, we're gonna try this for the 3rd time now. Subscribe or don't. What? I'm gonna cry. Also, I've been staring into this ring light for so long. When I blink, I see the Olympic sign. Like, I literally blink, and the rings are like in different sections. Subscribe or don't. Life's a joke. Don't take it too serious. I'm gone. I'm tired, and this camera's tired. Goodbye.